so excited to see who's here. Okay. I can see two of you are here, and I'm so excited about that. It is just about 7 o'clock, so we're going to start in just a minute. I'm going to wait 2 more minutes, and so we are at the official 7 o'clock hour to start, but I am so excited to see people are joining, and so welcome, welcome, welcome. 2 more minutes, we're going to go strong. How's everybody doing? For those who are on, please definitely let me know you're here by hitting that thumb up to let me know you're here. A wow button is great for me to see. Any questions or comments, please feel free to put them in so that I can address them as I go through this topic tonight. And definitely ask questions, things that you want me to cover, questions that you want to make sure to see in upcoming segments, questions you might have just to help you get through your day. I'm happy to hear, happy to answer. 1 more minute and we're gonna get right to it. Thank you for whoever joined in. I can't see you right now, but I'm so happy you are here. This is so exciting. I also want to give a big shout out to friends and family who are joining in, to patients at Mass General, to patients at MathWorks, to patients in my private practice. How many people? 3. Okay, 7 o'clock. How are you, everybody? I'm Debbie Kravitsky, and welcome. Before we get started, I just want to show you one of the tricks that I have, and that's called kale chips. I thought we would make it live here today because I'm going to show you how you can eat more food for less calories. I don't know about you, but I love to eat. I also love clothes, and I love to fit in my clothes. So when I eat, I don't want to have to pay for it in terms of calories. In this segment tonight, I'm going to show you how you can eat more food for less calories. One way to do that is with kale chips. Now, I have to admit to you that I really don't like kale at all. But when I can make them taste like potato chips, I'm in. So let me show you. We're going to make it live. Let me show you how I do it. You can buy kale where you have to wash it, dry it, and then pull out the core. I don't know about you, I just don't have time for all that. I work hard, I'm tired at the end of the day. So I buy my kale already washed and already cut up. All I have to do is take it out of the bag. Sound good to you? Works for me. I then take my kale and I drizzle it with just a little olive oil. No, this is going to crisp it up. We're not using a lot. It's not going to add a lot of calories. I add just a hint of kosher salt. And then to give it a little kick, I add a few crushed red pepper flakes. Man's best tools, your hands. And I spread it apart so it has room, because I don't want these to steam. I want them to crisp up. I'm going to put this in a 350-degree oven. It will stay there for 15 minutes, and you won't believe how crunchy and yummy these are. So we will get back to those in just a minute. But I want to, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name's Debbie Kravitsky. I've been a registered dietitian for over 30 years. I'm here in this channel to help you to reach your dietary goals. We will cover things whether your concerns are going on a vegan diet or whether you are already on a vegan diet, and I'll tell you what you need to know if you are considering or are already on a vegan diet. We'll talk about gluten. Should you go gluten? Have you found out that you have celiac disease and you need to go gluten? So I'll make that easier for you to navigate that way. And we'll discuss supplements. We'll discuss omega-3, fiber, healthy fats, how to lose weight, how to manage weight. And together, I will navigate the way as we cook, we shop, and you reach your goals. What makes me qualified to do this? I've been a registered dietitian for over 30 years. I am currently the Director of Nutrition at Mass General Hospital's Cardiovascular Disease Prevention Center. I have a private practice. I consult with many corporations. I have been featured in national publications such as Harper's Bazaar, Family Circle. I've also appeared in television. So I am here to provide accurate, current, evidence-based nutrition information to you. Today we're going to discuss how to eat more food for less calories. But if there are other segments that you would like me to cover, please feel free to do so in the bar below. Also, the beauty of a live stream is that I can answer your questions tonight, right here and now. So if you have a question as we're going through this, make sure you type it in, and if I catch it quick enough, then I will definitely address it. To do that, I'm going to put on my glasses so I can see. So welcome. I'm so delighted that you are here. Please subscribe to my channel if you like having accurate evidence-based nutrition information, and share it with your friends, because that is how I can continue to do this. Let's get right to it. In order to eat more for less, my number one tip is rearrange your plate. Here is a plate that is very typical that one might have for dinner. You can see there's a hefty serving of brown rice, we have a piece of swordfish, and I also have broccoli. The problem in this plate is that this rice is calorie dense. This is not. Calorie dense means a little bit of this rice is going to give me a lot of calories. So it shouldn't take up half my plate. If I rearrange the plate, I keep the same food. I don't change anything except for the proportion of each. And if I change this so that I have, instead of 2 cups of rice, I'm going to keep this to 2/3 of a cup of rice, which I don't know about you, but that's plenty for me. Doesn't that look like a good sized serving to you? Let me know what you think. And then I take the same piece of swordfish that I grilled with Thai ginger marinade. And instead of just 1/4 of my plate being broccoli, now half my plate is broccoli. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of broccoli. And that brings me to my next point. My next point is caloric density in terms of how you can get more food for less. What do you think? Caloric density lets you know that the food that you're eating has a lot of water and fiber, because the water will give you volume, but no calories in water. Fiber fills you up. So when you fill half your plate, like we did here, with a non-starchy vegetable such as broccoli, you're going to get a lot of calories you're going to get a lot of food for less calories. The difference between these two plates is over 200 calories. We kept the same food. We didn't make any other changes. We just changed the proportion of the ingredients. By doing that, by having half your plate vegetables and just 1/4 of your plate rice, you are going to cut to over 200 calories. Let me also tell you that there are 3,500 calories in a pound, which means if there are 7 days a week, in order to lose 1 pound a week, you need to cut 500 calories a day from the food that you're eating. I don't want you to exercise and think I exercised it off so I can eat more. While that's true, you actually can out-eat your workout in just one bite. So I really want you to pay attention to the calories that you're getting from food, and you need to cut 500 if you're looking to lose 1 pound or more a week. So by changing the layout of your plate, that's one easy way we cut over 200 calories, and that will do that. For vegetables, always fill your plate with the non-starchy vegetables. These are vegetables that have a lot of water and fiber. So tell me if you like any of these: broccoli, string beans, cauliflower, asparagus. Look at all the water and fiber in zucchini, in spinach, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber, celery, cabbage, bok choy. I don't know anybody who these foods, they fill you up because of the water and also because of the fiber, and so they're self-limiting. How much broccoli can you really eat before you say, oh my gosh, I've had enough? That's why it will keep your intake of calories low, but it'll help you to stay feeling full and satisfied. Because only if you feel like you've had enough to eat can you go the distance and stay the course. Non-starchy vegetables, veggies, veggies, veggies. That's the way to go. For fruit, the fruit that's calorie dense will be pears. So calorie dense, meaning a little bit will give you a lot of calories, are pears, bananas, mangoes, dried fruit. Here's, in contrast, go with the foods that have a lot of water. Watermelon, like its namesake, loaded with water. Any of the melons, any of the berries, peaches, plums, apples, oranges, that's the way to go. So let me show you an example of this. If you're like me and you like to eat a lot of food, it's not that there's anything wrong with these raisins, but that's all the raisins you're going to get for about 50 calories, and for close to the same, look how many strawberries you get. It's going to take you a lot longer to eat these strawberries. The water and the fiber in the strawberries are going to fill you up. Does it mean you should never have raisins? Absolutely not. It just means when you have raisins or dried fruit or the fruit that I mentioned, pears, bananas, mangoes, dried fruit, you need to be very mindful of portion size because a little bit will give you a lot of calories. Instead, if you're like me and you like to eat, go for more. Get more for less. That's the name of the game. Where pasta, oh, by the way, to add more non-starchy vegetables, why not add a spinach salad to your meal? Yum! Spinach salad is traditionally made with goat cheese. My substitution, which is your next tip, so your first tip is rearrange your plate, the second is caloric density, and the third is to have a delicious swap. One that you won't have to suffer in terms of taste, but you won't have to pay for in terms of calories. A spinach salad is traditionally made with goat cheese. Instead, I took Laughing Cow garlic and herb cheese and I crumbled it up. Spinach came right out of a bag. Again, it's triple washed. When something's triple washed, you don't want to wash it again. You'll contaminate it. So how easy is this? Right out of the bag, right into the bowl. I cut up a cucumber and some red onions. You could add whatever vegetables you like. You could add celery. You could add tomatoes, whatever you like. You could add shrimp or chicken and have a little bit more protein in your salad. I used just red wine vinegar. I frankly don't think that you need anything else in this salad for a dressing. The red wine vinegar, along with the creaminess from the Laughing Cow cheese, is really satisfying and tastes delicious. But try it at home. Let me know what you think. For pasta, pasta is calorie dense. So a third of a cup, let's see, 2/3 of a cup of pasta is 145 calories. What if I told you I can cut 115 of those calories right out and you don't have to sacrifice taste? Come with me. I'll show you how. These are zucchini noodles. Zucchini noodles are yummy. Zucchini noodles are noodles made from zucchini, and I have just added my favorite tomato sauce. This is a homemade sauce, but you can make your own or add your favorite. I have also taken summer squash noodles. Summer squash noodles are yummy. I've taken all kinds of cheeses and I've melted them. They've sat here for a little bit, but you will see as I put on the heat that this is unbelievable. My son loves pasta and cheese, but pasta and cheese isn't the healthiest. So this is a way that I give him pasta with cheese. It's through summer squash noodles. I have taken all kinds of Baby Bells. I took the Baby Bell light cheese, I cut it on its side, and I cut it into slivers. Look at my video on how to make grilled cheese 3 ways, and you'll see how I do this. I've also taken different flavors from Laughing Cow cheese. I have melted it in, and it coats these noodles. I've added an onion and a little garlic, and oh, I wish you were here. It is yummy, yummy, yummy. What about rice? Rice is also calorie dense. So if I can cut a couple of hundred calories from your rice, would you be in? Here we go. It's called cauliflower rice. Cauliflower rice is made from cauliflower. They have riced it so it looks the shape of rice, and it's absolutely delicious as long as you know how to cook it. This is Trader Joe's frozen cauliflower rice, but they sell it fresh in any market, and they also, it's in the produce section of your market. You can hear the sizzling going on in this kitchen. It is yummy. I wish you could be here to smell and taste. We need a little smell-o-vision. But this is cauliflower rice. So what I did was I took an onion and I sauteed it till it was translucent. I added a little garlic. I added some chopped red bell pepper for a little crunch. And then I added my cauliflower rice. To the cauliflower rice, I added at Whole Foods Thai ginger marinade. It's a great substitute for soy sauce because it's low in sodium. It's also a great marinade. This is cauliflower rice cooked with Thai ginger marinade. I also added a splash of Korean barbecue, also a low sodium sauce available to the left or right of your fish display at Whole Foods. I will put links up to these recipes at the bottom of the bar after this video. Let's go check on a few more things. I want to just check on my, oh yeah, this is great. Okay, so this is kale chips. You guys, you gotta try this. Really low calorie, 25 calories for half a cup. Yum. How do you beat that? It has great flavor, great crunch. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So we are having meals. We are saving hundreds and hundreds of calories. To cut those 500 calories, we're doing it without any issue, without any problem. We're having yummy food, tasting great for less. Here we go. I love peanut butter. I also love chocolate. What about you? Let me know what you think. Nuts are the most concentrated source of calories we have. If you follow the fat, you're going to follow the calories. You want to make sure you eat the right type of fat for its effect on cholesterol. So always check please check if you're interested, my video on how to choose healthy fats and for their effect on cholesterol. Peanuts are fats, so therefore a little bit of fat will give you a lot of calories. This is the most concentrated source of calories we have. A little bit gives you a lot of calories. Let me ask you, how long does it take you to eat 10 peanuts? I know, a pot. That's 100 calories. So if peanuts are calorie dense, meaning a little gives you a lot of calories, then peanut butter, it would follow, would also be calorie dense. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter are 190 calories. Here comes a company called PB2. This is the chocolate, and this is the regular, the traditional peanut butter. PB2 is a company that took peanuts, they ground them down to a powder, and then they extracted 1/3 of the fat. When you open up the jar, and they sell this, by the way, at Roach Brothers, Sudbury Farms, on Amazon. It's easy to get things on Amazon because it'll just come right to your house. And when you open up the jar, you take a look inside and you see this, and you say, what the heck is that? See that? That's the powder that they ground those peanuts down to. Let's make it together. So you take out what you like. I don't really measure very much on anything. So take out what you like. Add a little water. And we're going to do this together. And you're going to see that lo and behold, this is going to reconstitute. I'm going to add a drop more. And you can make this as thin or as thick as you like your peanut butter. If you add a little too much water, add a little bit more powder. If you haven't added, if it's too thick, like this I think is, you're going to add a little bit more water. I'm going to add 1 drop more for water. And I think we're there. Yummy. And lo and behold, is this unbelievable? You've got peanut butter. But 2 tablespoons of this is 50 calories. You have now saved 140 calories. Between the two, 140 and over 200, we are just about there. We're almost there. And if we had a cauliflower rice instead of, we've actually surpassed our 500 calorie deficit. And our food is delicious. Food can taste good and be good for you. It's not an oxymoron. How exciting is that? I love to put the PB2 on a cracker such as Lundberg Thin Stackers. Lundberg Thin Stackers. Look how big that cracker is. Each big square, it's whole grain, is only 25 calories. And I'm having something that's satisfying, it's delicious, and something you might not think you could have when you're trying to lose weight. Peanut butter and crackers. Yum, how good is that? Let me know your thoughts. And if any of you tried PB2, have you also tried the chocolate? Let me know. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Anybody also eating these halos? Yum. Halos, these are like candy. They're sweet. They're delicious. They're easy to peel. 30 calories each. How do you beat that? 2 of these are 1 fruit serving. Fiber is your friend. This is a great way to get fiber in a low caloric version. Yeah, fabulous. Let me know. I'm going to take a look at questions and comments right now. This has been Dishin with the Dietitian. Thank you for coming. Please subscribe. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. A thumbs up. It'd be great to let me know you're here. A wow button would be great. Any questions or comments? I'm going to take a look now and see what I have. Oh, Bobby was all excited to learn about what's going on, and so I'm hoping that this was helpful for you. Thank you all for coming. This has been Dishin with the Dietitian. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.